My lovely grade 12s, how's it? I'll be doing good today. Let's continue with our question paper. 2016 November past question paper, which is very good, which is knowledgeable for you guys, which is very informative. In terms of knowing on how to tackle your questions during your final examination. Okay, yes, for geography. Okay, so um, we're focusing on geography. On backwinds in this question figure that says we must also concentrate on figure 1.3 on our annexure. So figure 1.3 is a sketch map showing backwind conditions. Okay, let's go there. Yes, this is backwind conditions. You can see that the winds that are blowing through the interior of South Africa. Okay, yes, backwinds is as they are showed. They are showed with the arrows. Okay, with the arrows. Penguins. Okay, and also there's a cold front that is coming. Okay, yes, also it has already reached Cape Town. It's in inland now, as well as you can see the coastal low pressure. Okay, the coastal low, as you can also see, also there the high. Okay, the Kalahari is present there. Okay, yeah, so these are the things that you should notice, or you must be aware about. Okay, yes, you must first, okay, let me give you an advice. Before answering, you must first check your annexure and like analyze your annexure to understand what's going on. So that when question comes up, you already know. When question comes up, you already know without even looking at your annexure, because at least you have developed some understanding before getting to questions. Okay, so that's the importance of analyzing your annexure. Okay, yes, so this is our annexure figure 1.3 for backwind conditions. Okay, so 1.3.1 says name two conditions visible on the sketch map, okay, that are necessary for backwinds to form. So we're going to name only two conditions that are visible on that sketch map that are necessary for backwind to what, to form. Okay, so the very first one, you can say that the presence of the high pressure cell. Okay, if there is high pressure, in the interior of South Africa, there is more subsiding air. Okay, that hits adiabatically with the latitude of 1 degree Celsius per 100 meters. So this air, when it reaches the surface of South Africa, it's very hot and uncomfortable. Okay, dry, very hot, dry winds. Okay, yes. So that's the very first one. The presence of the high pressure cell, which is the Kalahari or the continental high over the interior land of the South Africa. Okay, so you can also say the presence of the coastal low pressure. Okay, down the coastal line. Okay, the east side of South Africa. The approaching cold front, which is mid-cyclone. So if you can revisit what I have said into your mind, the fact that I said analyze your figures, your annexures. Okay, yes, before answering, because before we got into this question, our answers are the things that we have analyzed. Okay, yes. So the conditions are, let's go write the answers down. Okay, so the presence of high pressure cell, or you can say Kalahari high or continental high. Okay, Kalahari high or the presence of the continental high over the interior of South Africa, or over the land. Okay, over the land. Okay, you can say that. Okay, so you can also say, by the way, yes, you can also say or you can also say the presence of the coastal low, along the coast, and you can say okay, let's just say, and you can say the approaching cold front or mid-large cyclone. The approach, as you can see that there is a cold front that is coming through. Okay, the approaching cold front or mid-large cyclone, or approaching mid-large cyclone, because mid-large cyclone um occurs just after the berg winds. Okay, yes, approaching mid latitude cyclone. Okay, that's how it goes for 1.3.1. so 1.3.2, let's go for 1.3.2. okay, so 1.3.2 says draw a labeled cross section to explain the formation of berg winds along the east coast of South Africa. Okay, yes, so we are now drawing a cross section. This is another section of showing berg winds, okay, using the SA map, South African map. So now we are using a cross section. Okay, yes, I showed you in my lesson videos, one of my lesson videos for berg winds, how to draw it and how to show it. Okay, so let's show it right now. Okay, for 1.3.2, I'm going to draw it here. Okay, for 1.3.2, I'm going to draw it here. Okay, yes, so we have your Kalahari High. This is the land of South Africa. Okay, yes, so this is the escarpment. So we're going down the coast. Okay, the coastal regions of South Africa. Okay, this is the coast, this is the ocean. Okay, yes, so we have your coastal low pressure is present here. That's one. Okay, first of all, there are subsiding air. Okay, there's high pressure now in South Africa, and so there is Kalahari High here. These are max, guys. Okay, these are max. Kalahari High, subsiding air, Kalahari High. That subsiding air then moved eastwards from places like Gauteng, the interior areas like Free State and so on, moving like area like Northern Cape, yes, south of the northern southwest as well, yes. So moving downwards, okay, from these places like Gauteng and so on, which are in the interior of South Africa, okay, continental areas, going down to coastal area like Durban, East London, PE and so on. Okay, yes, going down that area. And when it was going down, it hits up at the apical again when there is a decrease in an altitude. It hits again. Okay, yes, until it reaches the coastal low pressure in the coastal. Okay, yes, so it hits at apically with the lapse rate of 1 degree Celsius. You must write here. Okay, you must write and also write the description of this air. Okay, now this is subsiding air from the upper atmosphere, subsiding air that is going to cause the high pressure, and your Kalahari high, which is your high pressure, is present there. Okay, yes. um your coastal low pressure is there along the coast, and also these arrows that are showing the movement of the air from from west to east. Okay, these are moving eastwards. Okay, yes. So affecting people that are living in these areas. Okay, these areas, these people are fully affected by these berg winds, mostly people that are living in the interior of South Africa. Okay, um yes. So also write this is subsiding air. So this air hits at a vertical with the upsurge of 1 degree Celsius per 100 meters, and also it continues to hit at the vertical again when it goes down, because there is a decreased altitude here. Okay, yes, it also heats up, okay, until it reaches the coastal low pressure. Okay, yes, in the ocean. So these are marks, guys. Okay, so these are marks for one, for subsiding air; two, the presence of the Kalahari; three, heating of the air at the vertical the upside of 1 degree Celsius per 100 meters. The coastal low pressure is present there, and also a diagram is okay. Okay, this is 4 marks. Okay, yes, that was our 4 marks. Then you carry your 4 marks. Okay, for a cool diagram cross section, you can revisit our lesson video for berg winds in this particular channel. Okay, yes, just go to berg winds and see how berg winds occur and so on. Okay, yes, so that's how it goes for this question. So 3.3 says, why are berg winds most likely to occur in winter? So why berg winds they occur in winter? 2 marks. Okay, so the reasons are, in winter the Kalahari is dominant, as you can see, as you know that in winter the Kalahari is dominant. Why? Because the 30 degrees south of the equator, that altitude, okay, 30 degrees south moves upwards, meaning that it moves northwards. Okay, yes, to be dominant in the interior of South Africa, causing high pressure there. Okay, yes, if it causing high pressure, the Kalahari high will be dominant or will be visible in the interior of South Africa. That's a very first one. The other one, you can say a strong pressure gradient exists between inland and coastal regions. Yes, you can also say that. Yes, so there is a strong pressure gradient, there's high pressure and so on. Also in our oceans, as you can see that, as you know that we are experiencing South Atlantic high pressure, that side of Atlantic Ocean, and South Indian high in the Indian Ocean. Okay, yes, those anticyclone are also present. The cold front is dominant in winter. Now there is a cold front that is passing through in winter as a midline cyclone and so on. And also you can say, yes, as I said, that the pressure piles move northwards and so on. Okay, so for your answer here, why berg winds are mostly okay in winter is because the Kalahari high is dominant. Okay, is dominant over the inland, in winter, over the interior of South Africa in winter. You can also say that. That's your 2 marks. Or you can also say, you can also say a strong, I also said a strong pressure gradient exist in winter, exist between inland and coastal regions. So strong pressure gradient exists in between inland and coastal regions. And also you can say these are your two marks. You're going to choose which one you are going to use during exams. Okay, but I'll choose for you which one. So cold fronts dominate in winter. Okay, the pressure belts move northwards. So the most relevant one, the most I can say you must use is that the Kalahari is dominant over the inland in winter. Or you can say the pressure belts move northwards. That's number 2. Number 3, it's cold front dominate in winter. Number 4, a strong pressure gradient exists between inland and coastal regions. Yes. So the most one that is desirable here, or that is mostly effective answering, is Kalahari High is dominant over the inland in winter, or over the land in winter. Okay. Yes. Sorry about that. Okay. Yes. No, this was 1.3.3. So sorry, this was 1.3.3 because we answered 1.3.2 in that in our annexure. Okay. Yes. But you can say like this, 1.3.2. Okay. Okay. That's how it goes. Just give me a moment. So now let's move to 1.3.4, which says in a paragraph. So we are writing a paragraph here. In a paragraph of approximately 8 lines, explain why berg winds are regarded as a threat to farming communities along the east coast of South Africa. So you're writing a paragraph explaining and describing and giving reasons why these berg winds are regarded as a threat to farming communities along the east coast of South Africa. As you can see that they affect the east coast of South Africa, the east side. They move from west to east. Okay, they're moving eastwards. Okay. Yes. So yeah. So as you can see, also the mark says 4 multiplied by 2, 8 marks. Okay. Yes, at least you must give at least 4 points. Each point is going to add 2 marks, which gives us 8. Okay. Yes. So yes. So let's go into our answering. Okay. So the very first thing that you should know is that, or things that you know, why the bergwinds are threat to farming and so on, because they make the grass become dry. Okay, they make grass become dry. They are uncomfortable. They can cause fires. As I also mentioned, that they cause uncompatibility. And so you can say the extremely, okay, the extremely hot dry winds, okay, are associated with fires, with fire hazard on the farms. So they're going to cause much fires on the farms. Okay, that's why they're threat to farmers in the east side of South Africa. That's your 2 marks. Other 2 marks can say people will be displaced as a result of fell fires. Fell fires, that's all the 2 marks. So fire risks as a result of berg winds. Of berg winds increase insurance payments. Okay, also the fire risk as a result of berg winds increase insurance payments. These farmers are commercial farmers that are big on farming here in South Africa, maybe. So they also pay insurance. Okay, so for instance, if one thing goes wrong, like if they experience some fire, their crops get destroyed, and there is no more harvest. Okay, so the insurance pay for them. So if they are experiencing berg winds, there will be an increase in an insurance payment. Okay, yes, that's other 2 marks. That is valid. And you can also say crops will be destroyed. Crops will be destroyed. I'm going to write or give you a lot of reasoning, so you can choose which one you can use and so on. Okay, yes. So crops will be destroyed. That's all the 2 marks. Livestock banned out of debt. Okay, so your livestock, your sheep, goats of these farmers, and they'll get hungry if the grass um is being banned. Okay, yes. What they're going to eat if the vegetation has died because of fires. Okay, and if the vegetation is dry or the grass is dry, the livestock will not eat the vegetation. Okay, end up dying and also being banned. Okay, they can also die because they are banned. Okay, livestock banned to that destruction of grazing land, as I told you. destruction as I told you destruction of grazing land. That's all the 2 marks. Farmers can be left without farming equipment as a result of fires, I mean. Okay, so farmers will be left out of farming equipment as a result of fires. Okay, so these farmers can't effectively farm now because there's loss of equipment, or they have to buy new equipment because of the farmer. Okay, of these fires, which are very expensive. Yes. Farming production decreases and it reduces productivity, and also it decreases our economic status here in South Africa. Okay, yes, it also affected. So farming productivity decreases. Farming productivity decreases. Farming decreases, reduces productivity, That's the other one. And you can also say it causes loss of income. Loss of income. There will be no income for the workers, also the producers. Okay, the main producers, the owners, and so on. The own farmers will not produce more food, meaning that they will not be able to get more income or more profits from these shops and so on. So also it's going to affect the workers to earn low income. Okay, yes, because of these fires. Okay, let me do this. Okay, yes, so we can also say many subsistence farmers have no food resources. Okay, many subsistence farmers are left with no food resources. Okay, no food resources. Subsistence farming, this is by farming for your own self, to feed your own self, okay, and your own family, in your own livestock, you can say. Yes, so these farmers are going to left without food, which can lead to food insecurity. Okay, yes, and you can also say discomfort because of higher temperatures. Okay, these backwinds cause discomfort because of higher temperatures, or higher of these hot dry winds. Okay, higher temperatures. So higher temperatures, dehydration of workers. So this is going to make workers to be dehydrated. Okay, dehydration of outside workers. Okay, or workers. Okay, of workers in these farms. Okay, the other thing can say more water will be used for irrigation. Yes, so more water is going to be used for irrigation because it's winter, there are less rainfalls or no rainfalls at all. Also there's this hot dry winds which causes discomfort. So more water will be used for irrigation and will have a financial implication. Okay, the more you use water, okay, so um more water, so sorry about that. So more water um will be used for what? For irrigation, and will have a high or will have a financial implication. I'll say that like that. Will have financial implication. That's your other 2 marks. Vegetation will be dried out by these winds. Vegetation, as these winds are passing through, they will dry out the vegetation. Okay, vegetation will be dry out by these winds, these back winds. Okay, yes, it is going to reduce the quality of soil, reduce the quality of soil. Okay, yes, it's very good to plow in a moisturized soil, in a soil that has high moisture content. Okay, yes, and lastly you can say, let me say this is the last one. The accelerates soil erosion. It's going to accelerate soil erosion. Why? Because the drier the air, the higher the possibility of the air to be eroded. Okay, yes, because the air doesn't stick to the land. Okay, yes, the soil particles doesn't stick to the land, so it's going to be easy to be eroded. That's how it goes, guys. So you must choose one of these to apply. For why berg winds attract to to the east farmers of South Africa. Okay, yes, or to the farmers that are experiencing berg winds. So these are the reasons. You must choose only four, which are going to 2, which is equals to 8. Okay, yes, it must be 8 lines, and it must be at least sentences that make sense, and these sentences must have these at least type of sentences inside them. Okay, yes, that I've gave you. Okay, you must choose 4. That's the end of the lesson for today, guys. I wish you a very good day. Okay, forward. Okay, yes, please, if you haven't subscribe to the channel. Okay, just click the subscribe button. Okay, yes, the red subscribe button. That just go there into my channel and click on Pages Calls. The subscribe button, just click there. Okay, yes. Yes, see you next time. Cheers.